Hi Aries friends, welcome to your Starseed reading. I hope you're fantastic. So I'm going to talk to you about what was going on the supermoon, full moon in Sagittarius. We had a 60 blast of magnetic energy coming in, possibly a solar flare. But I always notice a huge download of information, creative inspiration, very, very strong energy with this magnetic blast that we experienced during the full moon in Sagittarius. So you could be feeling energized, you could be feeling inspired, very, very good energy, especially for starseeds, empaths, indigos, any of this energy, awakened starseeds. It's really great. You'll love this energy. So there was here, let's see, a message for the Pleiadian collective. It looks like the last one here was on the 11th. I'll look. It says, angels walk among you, Pleiadian collective energy. Extend love now. Wrap the universe in your light. Rest your being in the peace that you carry. Give to another the tranquility they may have forgotten. So there could be something here about sharing the love, starseeds sharing the love, being one of the angel workers, light workers. Know absolutely that angels walk among you, echoing vibrations of love and comfort. If somebody is echoing a message of pain or disruption or fear, that would probably not be like starseed, like angel. Find rest within your soul. If in the unrest of the world, find rest within your soul. In the harmony of the unseen, hear the melody as your own. In these precious moments we share, this is all messed up here. Find your power, and in this unfolds your intention of your love to find your being. Set your intention to serve others with gratitude and compassion, and the blessing will fall upon both of you, for you cannot give without receiving. There are many souls gathering for the culmination of lives experienced. In truth, you are life, with the free will to choice to arrive on earth with a variety of cultures. As you rise, you will clearly see the love of many was only clouded with confusion. Now the way will be clear, as the questions will be no more. You are the answer, as you were always the light. Follow me, and I will lead you beyond the chaos and the darkness until you see the light that you shine. See all with the light you shine. Okay, so very, very good. This actually, I already did the tarot reading for you guys, and this actually reflects everything that came out in the cards. So I'm going to pull that up next. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for your tarot. Hi Aries, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm doing your midweek reading. I do have a reading coming out later, but this is going to be just a little additional reading for you to see what's coming up in the cards. I hope you all are fantastic. We're in Saturn in retrograde. The energy is nostalgia, and also it can be wanting to tie up loose ends, wanting to get closure. I feel very nostalgic. So many weird things have been happening that it's really crazy. So we had the full moon in Sagittarius, the strawberry full moon. It was a super moon, so it was very powerful emotions. Now Sagittarius is the 9th house of higher learning, education, and expansion, and that can be expansion of the mind. It can also be global, like more awareness of things. And for some reason, I've been feeling a lot of nostalgia, like just thinking about the past or past experiences that I really enjoyed, my roots, where I came from. And so, I also had so many paranormal things going on. So I've had things where I always see like a black shadow out of the corner of my eye. I've come to just get used to it, but it's been more pronounced. Like it's just there. I've actually kind of seen the shadow figure. And usually at night is when there's the most activity. So when I'm sleeping, so I had 3 o'clock in the morning, literally, I'm laying in bed, and this is like the night before yesterday. So it was like somebody, I'm sleeping, it's around 3 in the morning. It's like somebody held an ashtray right up to my nose, because it wasn't just like one cigarette smell. It was like the smell of 100 cigarettes right up to my nose. And I woke up and I was like, what is that? So I went downstairs, I looked around, I'm like, is there cigarette smoke? And I couldn't find it. So I came back upstairs and I laid back down, and the smell was there still. And I waited like 10 minutes or so, maybe 15 minutes, and then it went away. And I was like, oh my God, that is really weird. My cat was really active that night. She was running all over the house, just like getting me and wanting me to go downstairs, and just like alarming, like waking me up. So that was really bizarre. So then after I had the cigarette smoke at night, it was around 3 in the morning. I woke up with that strong, and it wasn't just like a whiff of smoke. This was like a whole ashtray under my nose. And so I woke up and I had no more smell of the cigarette smoke. So I did research. People are saying, oh, that's from COVID. And I didn't have COVID, so I don't know like what that would be. So then other people say it's a demon spirit. Other people say it's an ancestor or someone trying to get your attention. So I don't feel like it was a malicious spirit, because normally if it's a malicious spirit, the room gets really cold and you feel scared. Like you just feel like really uneasy and weird. So I don't think it was a malicious spirit, but it was definitely there, and it was quite pronounced, and it was a very strong smell. And I woke up, and so right after that, in the morning, I woke up thinking about Jim Morrison. God only knows why. Like I'm not a huge Jim Morrison fan. I kind of like the Doors, but it wasn't like something on my mind or anything. And all of a sudden, like Jim Morrison's been on my mind. I can't get it off my mind. And so I've been doing research on Jim Morrison and like the Doors. And after I've been researching Jim Morrison, I found out a lot about him and that I didn't know. And then I found out like he sort of spent a lot of time in Venice Beach. And I also sort of spent a lot of time in Venice Beach growing up, because I grew up near there. And, you know, I went to Venice all the time in my 20s, early 20s and late teens. Even high school, I went to Venice Beach all the time. So I'm thinking Venice Beach back then is not Venice Beach now. So Venice Beach back in that time was not how it is now in any way, shape, or form. Like it's completely different. Now it's just, I don't know. I haven't even been there in a couple of years. So I started getting very nostalgic about Jim Morrison, which is super weird. So I'm thinking it's something about Saturn retrograde. It's something about needing to heal and look at the past and sort of get closure or heal in some way. So I don't know who else is going through all this stuff. Like it's crazy. We had a massive Schumann resonance the other day that was like this intense magnetic wave. So what I'm thinking is it was either a huge angel blast coming from the heavens, or it was a solar flare, possibly sending light codes down. So we had like this big solar blast of magnetics hit us like a couple of days ago. If you check the Schumann resonance chart, you'll see the magnetics was like pretty high. Okay, so lots of downloads. If you're, Starseed, you may be going through this. Maybe I'll pull some Starseed cards for Aries Starseeds. The whole reason I started this channel is because, I was starting to have all these awakening experiences and I didn't know what it was all about. So I contacted a YouTuber named Aaron Dowdy, and I asked him, like, what is all this? And he said, oh, you're a starseed, or he indicated that it could be something to do with being a starseed awakening. So, you know, that's basically where all of this started. I was having huge things happen, like massive transformations, and just, I'm not even the person I was. It's so crazy. So, nostalgia, looking back at the past, needing to heal the past, getting back to your roots is very important to know who you are. I grew up in LA, so I spent a lot of time in LA, West Hollywood, Hollywood. The majority of my life I spent like in Hollywood and Venice Beach and that whole area. And it makes up who you are. So don't forget who you are, you know, your roots, because you can sort of adapt to your present, and you could sort of feel out of sorts, like, this isn't really me. And then if you look back at the past and your roots, you could be like, well, that's not where I came from, and doesn't really resonate with me. I enjoy it, it's pleasant, but this isn't really my thing. And the people you know may not be really resonating with you, and you may not know why. And so looking back at your roots is important. Very, very important. The amount of time I spent in Hollywood is like ridiculous. Just growing up in Hollywood, like spending the majority of my time in Hollywood. So let's see what we get here. I'm going to pull some Starseed activation cards, activation gateway cards. This is by Kyle Gray, and see what we get for you guys. So nostalgia, you know, looking back on your past, very, very important to get that solid foundation of knowing who you are. Some people are like, oh, I already do that. Okay, that's really good, because then you're very aware, self-aware. Okay. Because part of the Starseed awakening is knowing who you are and having a realization that you're a soul having a human experience, and your soul never changes. So who your soul is not the person you were, you know. You're immortal, an immortal soul living in a temporary body. And, you know, what your soul goes through is not necessarily what your physical self goes through, obviously. So the awakening is you might start to have memories of the past, or past life memories. All right, so let's see what we get here for the Aries Starseeds. Stargate Heart. Your heart chakra is opening, unlocking. There could be generosity coming in. So for those of you that watched my love spell video, it's really important. Here's the love spells. Do the love spell, because you want to, you know, you can bring love into your life in any way. Is really important, especially with this Stargate heart energy, doing a heart activation. Now, I got this solar light upgrade with the solar plexus, with your inner fire, your willpower. We did that huge Schumann blast the other day of magnetic. So probably a solar flare. Could have been, you can check the weather report for you know, the solar weather report, and see if there were solar flares or anything going on in the galactic energy. Space weather. Okay, let's get one more here for Aries. Oh, wow. So we have the ancestral realm. Karmic release. So it says here, healing your lineage, creating boundaries. So that's what I was talking about. Getting back to your roots, knowing who you truly are, for karmic release. So this Saturn return to Aquarius could be a karmic release for a lot of people, a karmic healing, maybe a past life healing. The other thing I had going on is just pay attention to the music that pops into your head, because that could be some kind of karmic message. Now, I have never been a fan of Janis Joplin ever. Like, it never crossed my mind. And all of a sudden I had Janis Joplin songs going through my head. So I looked it up and I was like, okay. And I was amazed, like, how powerful she was. I did not know. I was not aware. Wasn't into it. So I was flabbergasted by the power. Like, she had so much personal power. My goodness, like, incredible. So there's some kind of karmic healing going on here, and I think it has something to do with music. There's something musical going on that can connect you. So pay attention to what songs pop into your head out of nowhere. So we're going through an upgrade, huge solar blast that we had the other day, magnetic blast, and there's a lot of heart chakra healing coming in. Okay, so the Starseeds are going through past life healing, karmic, and solar upgrades. So DNA upgrades, DNA activations. So whatever is going on in your DNA, it's already there, but it lies dormant. So these are creative impulses, creative energy. Could all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you have a wave of creative inspiration. And it's great. You should totally take advantage of this time, because it's divine. It's divinely inspired. Okay, so let's see what we're getting for the Aries Starseeds. I just feel like it's such an important time right now to connect in with spirit, source, galactics, be aware of your lineage, heal the karmic energy, be proud of where you came from, be proud of it. Be proud of your experiences, whether it's like Philadelphia or it's Venice Beach, downtown LA. Just be proud of where you came from. Your roots are so important, not for other people. It's important for you to know where you came from. So let's see, what are we getting here for Aries, the Starseeds? What do they need to see? We got the Fool card energy. So we have new beginnings and a release, fresh starts, no baggage at all. This is living in the moment, living in the here and now, but also trusting the universe and taking a risk to go in a new direction. Wow, the Fool. So the Fool is the energy of Aquarius. It's air sign energy. It has to do with being light as air. It is about freedom, like that age of Aquarius sort of energy. Okay. So there's a lot of upgrades going on. If you're on a new path with the Fool card, there's a lot of upgrades you're going through. So let's see what we get here. Show us the Aries Starseeds. Show us the Starseeds. Oh my goodness. So we have a rebirth with the Judgment card energy. We have an awakening. This is a huge awakening, a rebirth. I really like this a lot. The Fool and the rebirth. This is huge. Okay. This is divine. This is divine timing. I'm probably going to end up going to Hollywood and to Venice. Driving up there. I know I'll be shocked, but let's see. Oh my God. Underlying the energy is powerful victory. There's something about winning, overcoming adversity, overcoming struggle, and coming out head and shoulders above the rest. But it's really not about showing off or being the best. This is about knowing your worth and, not being afraid to cross the finish line and win. So you're having some kind of big victory here, because underlying it is personal power of Jupiter. So Jupiter Leo. So Jupiter energy is in Aries right now. So Jupiter is the biggest planet. It's a massive planet, and it is transiting through the star sign of Aries. So when Jupiter moves into any zodiac sign, it expands. It's also the energy of the Sagittarius ninth house. So it can be issues to do with education, learning, philosophy, but it's really the expansion. So the global expansion, things that get bigger, it's also luck and good fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I just feel like this is an awakening with the Star card and crossed by the Judgment with the Six of Wands, Jupiter. This is your time to shine, literally. So if you have to reconnect with your roots, go ahead and do that in a safe way. Don't go back to your roots. Could maybe watch it on TV or YouTube, look up videos. The Two of Coins, this is about juggling and weighing your options, having two options or two things going at the same time. Now, it is the energy of Jupiter again. It's an expansion of wealth and resources. A seed you planted is starting to work. Or something that you started is starting to multiply. So exponential growth. Oh, wow. Okay, you're really in this Mars. So we have Mars in Aries right now, Mars Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy here too. This is about the fifth house of protection, standing your ground, standing up for yourself. Mars Leo is like, this is mine. I worked for it. This is, it's very brave and courageous. Okay. You're having a victory and you're taking back your power. But it's also about trusting the universe, having a new beginning, living in the moment. Oh my goodness. And I do not, Two of Swords in the reverse. Something is going to be clear to you. You're going to make a decision based on mental clarity, facts, information. You'll have a clear mind. What is going on for Aries energy? What is Aries energy here? Oh, wow. Okay, Hangman. So you're having an awakening through psychic downloads. Your mind is awakening. Neptune. It's the energy of pausing and reflecting. It can feel also like you're stuck in a situation. Like you're stuck in a situation and having all these downloads, but not knowing what to do or not being able to change. You can. The Hangman is when you surrender or sacrifice. Okay, so show us here what's up for Aries. Okay, around you, your environment is a Three of Wands in the reverse. The environment you're in may not be offering you what you need at this time. It might not be. Okay, so we got the cat. So your environment is Three of Wands in the reverse. People or the situation around you lacks personal motivation. It lacks ambition. It lacks forward momentum. Something could be also that you're waiting for is stalled. Like something is just, the environment is stagnant. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. So you want out of this situation. You want to be in a place where you feel inspired, because you're wanting 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you're wanting to be freer or more able to just not have worries or concerns on your mind. You don't want to feel limited. Okay, what's around Aries? What's around Aries? Okay, this is a good thing. 5 of Wands in the reverse. You're no longer in a power struggle with anyone. You are standing your ground and being powerful for yourself. You've taken back your power. There's something here where 6 of Coins in the reverse, it isn't worth it for you to get into arguments or to compete with people or argue with people. If the 3 of Wands in the reverse, it's not really going to go anywhere. It's not worth your time to argue with people or to compete with people. What is the 5 of Wands in the reverse? The 9 of Wands in the upright. There's something here where you have done everything you can. You're very committed and very driven. You're more personally empowered. Sagittarius energy. So what is the 2 of Swords in the reverse here for Aries Starseeds? Aries Starseeds show us, oh wow, so the 2 of Swords in the reverse is mental clarity. You see something very clear. You're not confused. It's very obvious. 5 of Swords in the upright. Somebody could be jealous. It is Venus in Aquarius. There could be someone who is jealous of you. They start petty arguments with you. Their tone of voice is like hostile because there's something where this person is possibly a narcissist. Venus in Aquarius could be a narcissist. Okay. What's Aries energy is the Hangman. You're having Neptune downloads. Oh, wow. 8 of Cups in the reverse. You're not wanting to leave a situation. So you're stuck in a situation because you feel comfortable and you're not wanting to, give up. You're putting in so much effort into a situation and I don't want to say like you could be burning yourself out. 8 of Cups in the reverse, you don't want to leave. You don't want to walk away. So if I'm not going to take a reversal, this 8 of Cups was in the daily as your main energy. It's like you feel like going elsewhere. But 8 of Cups in the reverse could be that you're not going elsewhere. Like you're not doing anything about it with the Hangman. You're just sort of staying or waiting. You could be waiting. Maybe the 3 of Wands in the reverse environment it's not the time. Maybe it's in 3 months, 3 weeks. So what's the outcome here? I think that's what it is. It's not the right time. Maybe in 3 months when Saturn retrograde is over, which is October or so. What is the outcome here for Aries Starseeds? The 7 of Coin, you're waiting to move in a new direction or to invest your time into something that will pay off. You're waiting, you've invested in something, you're waiting for the perfect timing. Okay. 5 of Wands in the reverse though, with the 9 of Wands. You're refusing to quit on something, but you're not going to fight in the meantime. Who is this Five of Swords individual? There's a Five of Swords. The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so this could be a marriage that's unstable, but it could also be a job or a company that lacks stability. It's someone or a situation where formal rules are not followed. It's like, let's just all do whatever we want to do. Okay, you see a situation clearly that something is off. Okay, but you're not leaving. You're waiting for the perfect timing. What is Seven of Wands here? What is Seven of Wands? Okay. You're standing your ground with something here that's a Ten of Cups. You're protecting your happiness. There's, you know, long-term emotional investments in situations, family, friends, communities. Six of Swords reversed, Three of Swords reversed. You're refusing to sort of give up on a situation because you're deciding to be brave and stand your ground in something. Your heart is not broken. What's the outcome going to be here for Aries with this reading? What do they need to see? The Eight of Rods in the upright. Something is going to move ahead very quickly, very fast. You might be waiting for this time of Mercury and Sag, which is like very fast global movement. And what is Aries energy other than waiting? You're sort of in this pause. And during the pause, though, you're getting downloads and psychic downloads and probably a lot of inspiration. Okay, Queen of Water in the reverse. But the Queen of Water in the upright is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's really the energy of Pisces or Cancer. Emotional, nurturing, caring, psychic, natural psychic, someone who goes with how they feel. In the reverse, to me, could be feeling kind of sad or melancholy. You could be feeling, you know, feeling teary-eyed at times. You could be feeling nostalgic. Like this could be like just feeling teary-eyed or, you know, a little melancholy. Just kind of like this feeling of things aren't things aren't moving the way I want them to go, but they are going to. The Eight of Rods is coming with the Seven of Coin and the Nine of Rods in the upright. This is like you literally just have to keep running this marathon. Okay, what am I at? It's like the longest video. Okay, so Six of Swords in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. With the Seven of Wands, you're being very brave, standing your ground, standing up for what you believe is the right thing for you. Fifth house energy, Mars, is ambition, force. Fifth house is where you come from, your family, your home, your roots. It's ruled by the sun, so it's very masculine. So what is this Hierophant in the reverse about? And a very, when something is a reverse in the Hierophant, it's non-traditional. It could be like living together, like you're not married. It could be a company that doesn't follow the rules. With a Five of Swords, it's like up in the upright. That's verbal conflict, jealousy, words that are sharp, meant to compete and cause conflict. Oh wow, Queen of Wands reversed. Page of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so if we don't take the reversals, there's a person here who could be kind of bitter around you. They could be jealous. They're in a Swords energy, which means they feel like they have to protect themselves. There's a Page of Cups. a very innocent person who could be kind of naive or even like kind of stupid. We have this Queen of Wands. So you know who you are, you know you're powerful, but in the reverse could be something where somebody's words sort of hurt your feelings. It made you feel a little unsure of yourself. It may have made you feel a little sad or melancholy. Okay, Moon card. Let's get some cards that don't have reversals. Let's see what's going on in the energies. Show me Aries, Starseeds. Show me Aries, Starseeds. Show me Aries, Starseeds. Okay, we have here, ooh, we have justice being served with an ace of coin. A new beginning, a new opportunity for something real, a document, a letter, something to do with money, career, or finance. I find it interesting that many of us readers are losing our voices right when the important message comes out. It's like the throat chakra just closes, and I notice a lot of readers are having it too. It's like, so there's probably an energy or a spirit that's like not wanting the message out. But we do have Ace of Coin and the Justice. Something is going to be made fair. Wow, you fought for something here. Mars, Leo. So you fought for something. You stood up for yourself. You stood your ground. Oh, I like this. I really like this. Six of Air, things will get easier. You may be not communicating to someone. We do have a Chariot, moving forward, victory through willpower. Very, very determined energy. And then there is a partnership. There's a Two of Cups. There's someone who you see eye to eye with. It's harmony in a partnership. So Six of Coin in the upright. Balance is going to come into this situation. What is the environment like here for Aries? What are they dealing with? Three of Wands reversed is like the ship is just not arriving around you. Okay, Three of Wands in the upright. You're expecting something to happen, and it's just taking longer than usual. That with the Hangman as your energy, it could be a delay that's a positive delay. Like you need this to be delayed. Okay. Oh, wow. Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, isolated, worried, concerned. You're in a mental prison of stress or self-doubt. What is the outcome going to be here for Aries Starseeds with this Justice and the Ace of Coin? Oh, wow. Okay, so you're in this Hangman energy. It's coming up. You're stuck or you're pondering. You could be having an awakening, Neptune, Pisces. It all starts in the mind. So Ten of Swords, you could be at the end of a cycle where something was just too painful. And now you have the Lover's energy, which is a choice you could be making. It could be new love in your life. Healing of a relationship too. Two of Swords in the upright. You're not sure what to do, or you don't see a situation clearly. In the future, it was coming up as reversed. So let's see what we're getting. Six of Wands. Yeah, this is the underlying energy. This is riding around on the victory horse with good luck and good fortune of Jupiter in Leo. So really confident in your abilities, knowing who you are, being proud of yourself, being proud of your accomplishments. Okay, this is what's underlying. So what's coming into Aries awareness? Wow. Okay, we have a Ten of Pentacles, money, wealth, and abundance. I also had a Ten of Cups. You're going to be getting what you want here. It could be slightly delayed. What is Eight of Rods? Something is going to take off very fast, very quickly. Okay, I got the Ten of Cups with that. Happiness, emotional fulfillment, bliss, joy, overwhelming completion. What's the Ten of Coin about here? You're being very protective of what you've done or what you've earned. Okay, you've put in a lot of work. There could be baggage. Seven of Coin here. You're thinking about how to increase, or you're planning on a you're coming up with a strategy, and there is this Page of Cups, water sign energy. Somebody sending you a friendly note, a friendly message. Okay. Could be a job offer that you're thinking about. Okay, King of Coin is here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Masculine. Okay. So this Queen of Swords is coming out with the Jupiter energy of you feeling good and having, and then there's this person who is very smart, logical, witty, dry sense of humor, but they could have a sharp words. Their words could be sort of sharp here. Okay, they could be critical. King of Water is underlying. Emotional, sensitive, caring, compassionate person, Hierophant, marriage. Okay. So your whole situation may feel kind of stuck right now, but it is going to take off very quickly, quite soon. You're waiting for divine timing because the Fool was here as like you're living in the moment, you're taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. The challenge was the Judgment, which is divine timing. God, angels, archangels will come down and awaken and bring this rebirth at the right time. So this is an awakening for you. This is going to be something big. I can tell, or I can feel it. Okay, Eight of Cups. You are going to be leaving a situation. You're going to be saying, you know, this doesn't make me happy. I'm going to go do something else with my time. Wow, Emperor, you're going to take your power back for sure. You're going to feel very strong in knowing who you are. Right now, you could be going through like a test. Five of Coin, King of Coin, the Moon, something that's hidden from you. Okay, Five of Swords. Somebody may just have a really crappy attitude around you too, which is like, you could just wonder like, why am I in this situation? Why am I here? Why isn't this moving forward? Why can't I unhook? So Saturn retrograde is a really good time to heal karmic situations, but also to not, I mean, I said don't pick the scab, don't reopen a wound, don't reopen Pandora's box. But what if it's a good thing? What if it's something you want to reopen? You want to look at it again and sort of, you want to take a second look at that, which could be for me, like, I want to go to West Hollywood, you know, Beverly Center, or, you know, that area that it brings me so many good memories, happy memories. Saturn direct is so driven and principled and disciplined. This sort of reopening of a karmic past life energy could be a really good thing for the soul. Okay, so what else have we got here for Aries? Especially if you feel stuck and if you feel like something is just not moving forward and you don't know why. All right, what's going on here? What's going on here? Akashic Stargate. You are aligned with your purpose. You might be at a crossroads, but there is no wrong path. Okay, really, really good. Okay. So there is no wrong path. Very true. But you could delay your progress. So you don't want to delay your progress either. Pay attention to music, pay attention to songs, things that resonate with your soul and have a soul vibration, because it's an awakening of your DNA and who you are, and it's important for your soul growth. So this is a huge awakening, Starseeds. We had that major magnetic blast coming from the Schumann resonance the other day. You can check that out. I think it's disclosurenews.it. There could be, I think there's an app for the Schumann resonance as well. And the energy is just basically showing like you're having this this mental awakening. Neptune comes in through visions and dreams, that possibly you could feel quite sad or nostalgic right now, like I do. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for watching your Starseed reading, Aries, and take care now. Bye.